Okay, if I'm live here, now it's saying I'm live. Hey, everybody, I had to start another event, so I'll give some people a minute to log on. Okay, I don't know. Couldn't figure out how to get into the last live area. I don't know what happened. So, comments are on. What I'm going to be doing today is giving some live readings for anybody that comments. All you need to do is say, yes, Donna, I would like to have a reading with you. It's going to be a quick reading. What's happening with me is I will be announcing these live events like this on my social media. So you need to have social media in order to get on these events. My other events, there is a private list, and you need to be on my email list for that. So if you don't have social media and you'd like to be on the email list for those private events, then send me an email at dboylemedium@gmail.com, and I will send you out the upcoming list of things that are happening over the next month, and then you will get a new email 24 hours in advance that gives you the Zoom link for that. So 2 options to experience live readings with me. Either be on social media and I will announce it when that time arrives. It sometimes is the morning of, sometimes it's the day before. Or you can be on my email list of special events, but you need to send me an email to do that. So all of them are on my YouTube channel. When I'm done here, this will get posted to my YouTube channel as well as on my Facebook page. So if you're on social media and you're okay with that, go ahead and like this page and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. So it looks like everybody's logging on. Unfortunately, you're not able to ask questions in the comments. All I want to know is, would you want a reading? So if you've already asked a question or just said hello, hi, and thank you, but you need to say that yes, you'd like a reading. I need to have your agreement first that you'd like a reading. So Kavita, I'm sorry, I can't answer your question, but I will tell you what Spirit wants you to know right here and now. Hannah, if you want a reading, you need to comment, yes, Donna, I'd like a reading. Maria, the same with you. Jessica, the same with you. You need to post a comment that says, yes, Donna, I'd like a reading. After I'm done with the reading, I'll spit out a bunch of stuff. Unfortunately, you can't ask any questions after, but if you'd like to post a comment to say how that resonated with you, that would be fabulous. So welcome to this official live event. I'm going to get started. Kavita, I'm going to start with you first, and then just bear with me in between readings while I look at my chat. So feel free to like this page and also like this post so that everybody gets to see what a great time we all have during these things. So I struggled a little bit with getting on this live. I don't know how Facebook is doing it. I screwed up. I have no idea. So I started officially started a new live event. So, okay, I am going to do Kavita first. Kavita. Okay, so everybody, if you're watching right now, nice full breath in and out. And Kavita, what I'm hearing from Spirit for you is you need a little push. You need a little shove. I feel you've been hesitating a little bit with walking forward on the path, not so sure about where it was going to lead you, not so sure about if you felt content with what was going to happen in your present life. But there are a lot of spirit guides around you that are telling you it's okay. We don't want to push you too hard, but it's okay to ask for help for your guides. If you're unfamiliar with the territory that's going forward, that's going to be where you're going to be going forward, the territory. You're not so familiar with what you think you might be asking for in the future or in tomorrow or later today. But what Spirit's telling you is just have the trust. Number one, that Spirit is guiding you. And number two, that the trust that what you already know will start to come to fruition. So you will begin to accept the newness and accept the change, which is going to be the next part of your journey. So good luck with the evolution of your soul, Kavita. Thank you so much. Okay, So again, if you just logged on, I need to see on the comments, yes, you'd like a word. Hello to everybody. Thanks for logging on. Okay, Kavita done. I'm going to go with Hannah next. Hannah, thanks for coming by. Okay, so everybody deep breath in and out if you're watching in live time. Hannah, I'm feeling that you've been opening your arms wide. You've been opening your arms wide for, looks like we're talking about the future here for a few people, 2021, opening your arms wide. But if you do like this, what I'm seeing is your arms open wide, but then you go like this. Ah, am I ready? So arms open wide, but there's a part of you that like is ready to flinch, and Spirit's like, maybe she's not ready. We'll hold back a little bit. So you're doing duality, right? You're saying open, and then you're like, maybe not. I think I'm going to shut my eyes for this. So the challenge with 2021 is to experience non-duality, where there is no open or shut. It's just receiving. So being receiving. When you say to Spirit, I'm ready, I want to evolve, I want to accelerate, whatever you're ready to choose, the words carefully when you speak to Spirit. Because when you say, I'm ready, with your eyes wide open, Spirit will send you the signs, the symbols about where you need to go. But if you say, I'm ready, and then go like this, if your eyes are closed, how are you going to see the signs? So stay ready, stay open, and open your eyes. Thanks so much, Hannah, for joining today. All right, so Hannah, Kavita, done. Natalie, going with you next. Thank you so much. Hannah, done. Natalie, good. Natalie, okay, everybody, if you're watching now, big breath in and out. Thank you so much. Natalie, I feel you're walking a little blindly right now through some things. So it feels like there's an event going on right now where, not like Hannah's where eyes were purposely closed, but I feel like you're moving in through this event and you're not really understanding it. You're not seeing it, meaning walking through blindly. Emphasis on the understanding of the moment. Hang on. What Spirit is saying to emphasize through me is understanding the moment. So be more understanding of all the factors, of all the people involved, and then decide what I need to do about it. Again, walking blindly through it. When you walk blindly through a situation, the image for me right now in my head is you're standing there, eyes closed, and you don't have the confidence to walk forward. So gaining that confidence in order to walk forward in this situation, I do feel it's a specific situation. No good, bad, right, or wrong, but it is duality. You're seeing duality, like, oh, I see this situation, but I'm going to close my eyes to it. Instead of I see this situation, let me open my eyes, let me walk into it and through it, and then we'll see where I land. It's always part of your journey. Whatever part is going on for you, 2021, it is your journey. With no good, bad, right, or wrong, we come to understand that everything is our message. So if we don't label something as good, bad, right, or wrong, or I'm afraid of it, or I'm not so much in love with that, that's okay. Just walk forward anyway. Say, welcome the fear, welcome the non-love, and walk forward anyway. So open the eyes. You no longer have to walk blindly through any situation. No one does. Just walk. Thanks, Natalie, for joining. Oh, snowy. Oh, my hair looks great. Thanks, Natalie. I just cut it myself. Thank you. Okay. I better write down what I did. I did Hannah. I did Natalie. And I did Kavita. Okay. All right. Jay, Cotty. Oh, you were replying to Jessica. Okay. So that's not me. Okay. Anda, I'm going to do you next. Thank you for commenting and thank you for joining. I guess you were having trouble with the time difference. Yep, I try to do them at all different times. So if you're listening to this afterwards and you're like, oh crap, I missed it, go back to the beginning and I explain other things. I try very hard to do it all different times of days, but it ultimately is about me and what I can do. Sorry. Okay, but you're here now, Anda. Okay, everybody, deep breath in and out. Thank you. Anda, what I'm feeling in this sense for you is that you've moved slowly. Slowly is not a good, bad, right, or wrong thing. You've been moving slowly through the past year of your life. again, this is about 2021, so Spirit's just giving you some commentary about the last year. Moving forward, not wanting to get hurt, not wanting to run through, but moving through slowly. And that's all fine. That's all well and good in a world of no good, bad, right, or wrong. But the challenge with moving slowly is sometimes things around you move faster than slow. No good, bad, right, or wrong. Sometimes our guides come in and say, you are ready. And there may be a couple of pushes on your back that say, ooh, I see I want to do this, but maybe I'm not so ready. So Spirit's trying to give you the confidence now to tell you, you are ready. Anda, you are ready. I don't see forward. Spirit just prepares you for the future. They won't tell you the future, but sometimes they'll give you a little sneak peeks into the future. So what you need to do at this point, what I would do at this point, is get in touch with those guides. Just speak with them. Just say, okay, guides, I see you helping me. I see you telling me it's time for me to move. Send me those signs. Let Spirit know that you're an active participant. Everybody here, let Spirit know that you are an active participant in this journey, this evolution forward, so that when the sights and the sounds come, I'm going to be doing a really cool video on sights and sounds of Spirit coming up. When those sights and sounds come around, you won't have your eyes closed. You won't have your head turned. You will have been walking forward so that here's the symbol and here you are. You get a lot closer to the symbol, but still keep your eyes open and again, allow Spirit to guide you. They can't do the work for you, but they can absolutely guide you. Thanks for joining, Anda. Let me know in the comments. All right, so we got that. Jay, I'm not sure what you're doing. You're replying to a thread. If you would post a comment, not reply to a thread that you want a reading. If you just say you want a reading, I'm not doing any typed out versions. So if you don't want a reading out loud, then you'll just have to watch everybody else's. Sorry. Maria, I'm going to do you next. Everybody take a nice full breath in and out if you're sitting here with me in live mode. And Maria, what I see for you is you've called upon the angels for your next part. You've called upon the angels. So angels are telling me we're here. We are right above you. We do float above you. We are near you. Angels are saying you've been open to receive, but there's still a part of you that says, maybe I'm not so worthy of what's coming. Angels are telling you, yes, you are worthy. Angels are telling you to keep the open dialogue with me. That helps very much, they're saying. Keep the open dialogue. Keep talking to your angels. So what I see is angels. Sometimes I see Spirit as a guide. Sometimes I see Spirit, archangels, angels. Sometimes it's a loved one. For this, I've had the knowing of angels, more than one angel that floats above you. I'm not saying they are a loved one that has crossed over. I'm saying these are literal angels. So if you've been seeing 444, you know that those are the angels near you. So if that's been one of your numbers, if you've been seeing them, great. If you haven't seen them, get ready to see them. That's the angels telling you, this is time. We're here right now, and we hear you. Yes, we are here, and yes, we hear you. Yes, we are here, and yes, we hear you. They're telling me to tell you. Yes, they are here, and yes, they hear you. Thanks, Maria, so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for joining. Jay, I'm not understanding what you're saying by message me. I apologize. Okay, so I'm moving down the list here. Claire, I want to do you next. Thanks for joining. Everybody, full breath in and out. Claire, what I'm seeing for you is a lot of wide space, a lot of open space, not just space in front of you, but space above and space to your side. They're telling you, Spirit's telling you right now, is to let go of that behind you. Behind you is not dark, no good, bad, right, or wrong, but behind you wants to be left behind you, and that's okay. If there's something from the past that needs to crop up again, it will come, but it will come in your present. And in your present, there is more openness. There is more knowing the light. There is more knowing. And again, light in front of you, light at both sides of you, but the behind you, light is knowledge, but the behind you, that's done. So when all of us look at the past as something to learn from, that's a fine thing if we bring the knowing through that. If there isn't the knowing, if we are rehashing it and going over and over and over again, that means we're stuck there. This is cool. In order to say I'm not stuck anymore is to allow spirit to send you the message again in front, in the present. So if the message comes through again and you say to yourself, wow, this has a lot to do with that past situation. Yes, it does, but it is not that past situation. It is this situation. So any messages that we did not learn then, whether it's a past life or this life in our past, will come forward again in our present. And in the present, the knowledge, the light, is right here in front of us and to the side of us. So Claire, what Spirit is asking you to do is acknowledge the lesson here in the present without attaching to its symbolism in the past. Same message, different characters. Got it? Thanks, Claire, for joining. Appreciate that. Okay, I'm running through my list. Everybody, deep breath in and out. Julianne, I'm going to do you next. Thanks for joining, everybody. Appreciate it. Julianne. I'm seeing there is a little bit going on here with you. This to Donna means that there's some voice inside that needs to come out. There's something that needs to be said. And I feel you're throwing it down, right? We've all done this, where we put food on top of those feelings, whether it's some sort of an addiction going in and gone down on that feeling. It's time to bring those feelings up. It's time to bring those feelings to the surface. Mr. Lincoln is here with me. There's probably some a little low-grade depression going on with you, some sadness. That's okay. We all have that. I have it too. And in those moments of that melancholy, Mr. Lincoln likes to call it, know that he's there with you. So call on Abe. Look, he's right there behind me. I love that picture of him. And my cat is on his lap. So in those moments of melancholy, just know that you have this opportunity to connect with something deeper inside you, not just outside of you, something deeper inside of you, because everything is inside of you. So all those feelings that need to come up now, I feel that that's the problem. These feelings want to come up. They've been down there for way too long. Hey, I hear you. Donna speaking. I've had a lot of feelings that are coming up lately. I now acknowledge them. But first I had to just get rid of the stuff that was pushing it down even more. So what they're saying, a little more water in your life these days. Watch when you're eating and you're not hungry. All of us can learn from this in a time when there's so much going on and all we want to do is deny, push away. It's time for us to say to Spirit, I'm here, I'm open, I'm ready. I want to move forward on this evolution. So good luck with that, Julianne. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate that. Everybody, deep breath in and deep breath out. Thank you, Julianne, watching my YouTube. Thank you so much. I'm glad you were able to join this live event. All right, Joanna, I'm going to do yours right now, Joanna. So everybody take a deep breath in and out. Joanna. I feel like I'm sitting here with not a purpose. So if you've been listening to all of these, if you haven't, go back. We're all getting messages for 2021 and how can we not just move forward, but accept our movement forward. So I'm feeling with you, Joanna, that we've just been sitting in a spot. There's not fear. There's that ability for you to go back in your head and say, but I did that before and it didn't work. So why are you telling me to do this now? And when you talk out there, you're really talking to yourself. So if you're saying out there, why should I do this? It didn't work out well last time. It's almost, you are saying to yourself that you're judging yourself for it not working out. And that wasn't anyone's fault. It was part of your evolutionary process. That's what we're doing. Donna speaking, I have lots of things that I am a little embarrassed about in my way past. I can think about them. But I can also say that was me then, and this is me now. And here's what I'm going to do to learn from that and evolve as I move forward. Yeah. So instead of, again, no good, bad, right, or wrong, there never is. It's part of our process. Instead of sitting there and judging that past you, tell that past you, come on, we got this now. Let's do this again, and let's do it differently this time. I love you. I have faith in you. You're talking to yourself. And I'll know that spirit is right there guiding you. They don't have to push. They don't have to pull, but they are right beside you, guiding you. Thank you so much for Joanna. I hope that helps. That sounds like it's a tough spot to be in and be stuck. We've all been in that. And this past year has been a lot about just getting stuck in one spot. But it's time now. There's a lot more moving than we could ever comprehend. Understand what Spirit just said. There's a lot more moving than we can ever comprehend. So jump on board. Be the train. All right. All right, so Joanna, that was you. Good. Natalie, thank you so much. Message resonated. I'm so happy. Karen, I'm going to do you next. Everybody, a deep breath in and out. Karen, I feel that there's something in the business world that's calling you in. So this is right-sided, very, I'll call right-sided masculine. I'll call right-sided very, I got to get this done. It feels business to me. It feels like all business, I need to do it. I need to do it. And you may be a little bit harsh on yourself when something doesn't get done in your timeline, but Spirit's always saying there is no timeline. So whatever is happening in the moment is what's meant to happen. And all of us on this call and whoever's listening later, all of us need to accept our current timeline. There is an order to everything. And we can't jump from A to D to X to Z. We have to go through the alphabet. We have to go through the order. I'm right there with you. I want a lot of things that I know are going to happen in my life to happen now, but they're not happening now. So I need to stay present with who I am. And Karen, what they're telling you is to stay present with who you are now. It's okay if those things don't happen yet. Maybe they aren't ready to happen yet. Maybe they won't ever happen, but that's okay too, because we're learning to stay present in this. We're learning to stay present in whatever we are in right now and not what we want to be in. Listen to that again. We're wanting to stay present in what we are in and not what hasn't already happened or what we want to be in the future. We're learning to stay present in what we are already in. And that is the message today, Karen. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it. Take care. Karen, done. Sonia. Okay, Sonia, I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to answer questions today, but I'm just giving you a quick reading on what Spirit wants you to know right now, and then use that to answer your question. Okay, so Sonia, everybody deep breath in and out. Thank you for joining, everybody. Make sure you like and hit the follow button if you haven't already. I appreciate it. Okay, Sonia. Sonia, I feel there's a part of you that's sitting and looking and living in that state of, we'll say, one step beyond confusion. So if you're confused about what's around you, I feel there's a lot of things around you right now that you're acting confused. You're acting in a little state of non-love. People want to call that fear. I'm okay with fear, but just say, hello, fear. How much can I love this fear right now? Where can I find the love in me to give to this fear right now? I feel there's a lot of turning to the right, and that would mean the masculine side of you. This 2021 is about non-duality. So we're bringing both sides together. So if this masculine side of you is calling your attention, but you're a little bit in that non-love mode or not love mode, there's a piece of you that inside wants to say to that version of you, hello, and thank you for coming. Thank you for allowing me to view how I can love you. Everything that's coming into our life is coming into our life so we can love it. And then that in turn allows us to love ourselves deeper, not more, just deeper. Spirit saying, listen to that. We can't love ourselves anymore, but we can love ourselves deeper. We all have this inherent love. And Sonia, for you, that is that right-sided, I want to push away, but at the same time, I have no idea what's happening. So check in those moments of despair, check in and say, am I loving the situation or am I pushing it away with my fear? We all have fear. I have it too. But I say, come on in. I don't want to push you away anymore, fear. I don't want to push you away anymore, that masculine side of me, right? Good luck, Sonia. Good luck with that. You're going to do great. All right, I'm just going to read through here my thank yous. Jessica, we did not do you. Michelle, I'm going to do you next. So everybody, deep breath in and out. And then Jessica, I guess we didn't do you because I didn't write you down. Can you send me a note, Jessica, if I did you? If I did that message already? I don't see you down there. Okay. All right. So let me go back up my list here. I'm doing Michelle next. Michelle. Okay. Everybody, deep breath in and out. Michelle. What I'm seeing for you is you've been opening to the universe. You've been putting your head up, looking up and saying, I got it. I got it. Come on. Where is it? Where is it? It's not, Michelle, it's in front of you. It's in you. It's not up there. Spirit guides have been very active lately with saying, we're guiding you. We're not, and we'll send you signs, but we're guiding you. We can't push you. We can't give you the exact information you want. If you've ever done a reading for me, I don't get, sometimes I do. I don't get specifics. I read images. I read the signs. I interpret. So you're going to have to, Michelle, interpret the signs that Spirit is sending you. Again, they're saying, not up there, inside you. So it feels like your signs could be a thought in your head, a sentence that you wake up with in the morning, a version of you that you're still not allowing to receive, accepting this version of you. 2021, all about bringing every version of us possible back inside so that all we need to do is look inside. Everything is in there. Everything, all the knowing that we have, the light, the knowing, all the knowing that we have is here. We just have to access it. And we access it through interpretation. So use the signs that are coming to you in your head and say to Spirit, thank you. I see that sign. Now I will interpret it. And then if something happens, meaning you start to walk forward, you know you've interpreted it correctly. Otherwise, no good, bad, or right or wrong, Spirit will send you another sign. But you need to have the eyes wide open to receive them. Thank you, Michelle, so much for joining. Thank you so much. Jessica, I'm going to do you next. Jessica, I'm going to do you next. All right, everybody, deep breath in and out. Jessica, again, we're going with this right side. I feel there's that masculine side of you that, oh, I don't really want to do it that way, but there's something over here that's telling me to do it this way, but I'm not really on board with how to do it that way. So I feel you're just, again, here's duality, going back and forth with something that's outside of you when literally it is not. This going back and forth is inside of you. It is not outside of you. The going back and forth is not an outside thing, is it an inside thing? So hear those voices. They're okay. No good, bad, right, or wrong. They're teaching you something. They want to talk to you. So you're going to say, hey, come on in, voice. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Sit in meditation. Sit with the eyes closed. Sit in quiet and allow the voice to come in and then speak back. Thank you for coming in. I'm sorry I pushed you away thinking you were outside of me. I recognize now that you are inside. And I thank you for appearing. Thank you, Jessica. Good luck with that, experiencing everything on the outside as an inside. We're all right there doing it with you. So again, there's a lot happening right now. A lot of it is shifting and changing. You need to become that shift so that the change can be you. Become the shift so that the change can be you and not the things around you. Cool. All right, Maria, thank you. You're so very welcome, Maria. Claire, thank you so much. Nice to see you too. Julie, I'm going to do you next. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it, Julie. How's the weather down there? Up there. I'm down there. Up there. All right, everybody, deep breath in and out. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who joined. All right, Julie. Julie, I'm seeing this quietness about you. Little more than before. Maybe a little more introverted. Hello, welcome to pandemic. A little more introverted, but I feel in your inability to get out, and even if it's just speaking with a friend on Zoom or Skype or FaceTime, in that inability to get out and say, hey, I just need to talk to someone, that you're taking it all inside. And we were just talking about taking everything inside. So if you're going to take everything inside, it's important to say, I recognize I'm taking this inside. I recognize there's something that I'm struggling with on my inside, and that's okay also. It's perfectly acceptable to say to that timid voice on the inside, come on, speak louder. It's okay. I love you. I'm here. Let's do this together. There's going to be a lot more talking back and forth. I feel that there's this, that you have this challenge. Donna has this challenge too. And I tend to, when I watch a TV movie or a TV show, when I see people caring for someone else, it makes me cry because people desperately need that caring right now. So it's okay to ask for it. Everybody out there, it's okay to ask for it. I'm okay. I know where it's coming from. I bring it right up and say, this feels good to see someone else being cared for. So I'm taking that in as a feeling also. So watch a good movie that makes you cry. Invite someone to do a watch party with another movie. Watch it at the same time, even if you can't be together. It's okay to ask. It's okay to ask. Thanks so much for joining, Julie. I appreciate it. Okay, Julie. If you're just logging on, yes, you need to say, yes, I'd like a reading, okay? I'm going to Nancy next because I see you'd want a reading. So Nancy next. Everybody who's still here, deep breath in and out. Thank you. I'm going to take a sip. All right, Nancy. Nancy, what I'm seeing for you is I want to walk. I want to walk forward, but I feel there's something holding me down, like if it's quicksand or mud. I feel like I want to pull my feet out of this mud. And again, I become you in the reading. I feel like I want to pull myself out of this mud, but there's something that's holding me down. What's holding me down? I'm asking Spirit, what's holding me down? I'm hearing emotions. I'm hearing feelings. There's some stuff that's right here. A lot of us talked about this already. Right here, that's saying, I want to come up. I want to come to the surface. I want to bubble up to the surface. But there's so many pieces of us as a collective that are afraid of that are afraid that we can't love what's going to come up next. So I'm telling you, Spirit saying to you, you will love everything that comes up. When that fear bubbles up, allow it. Allow yourself to say, I love you, fear. Thank you for showing up for me today. It is time that we move. It is time that we pull our feet out of this quicksand, out of this mud. I don't feel anyone around you, no good, bad, right, or wrong, but I feel you can do this. You can do this. I feel that for you. You can do this, Nancy. You can pull those boots out of the mud, out of the quicksand by accepting the emotions that come up with love. Accepting with love. Thanks for joining, Nancy. Appreciate it. Thanks, Natalie. Okay, so I'm going through and I'm reading. If you said sending love and hello, that's great. Love you too. And hello back. But you need to write in the comments, I would like a reading. Thank you. Okay. right. There might be some spammers on here. Just be careful when you have people inboxing you. Don't respond. You're welcome, Karen. Nancy, we did. Jessica, but we did now. Okay, just reading through. I don't know who a lot of these people are, so it's important for you guys to be aware of what you're opening up to on Facebook, okay? I see a lot of people wanting you to message them. Don't do it if you don't know the person. Okay, Stephen, I'm going to do you next. Stephen, everybody, deep breath in and out. There's been more and more prevalent scammers coming in. I've noticed it on Zoom, and I have to be very careful. So Facebook, it's what I can do. So you just have to be careful. Okay, Stephen, I'm doing you. Deep breath in and out. Stephen, what I'm seeing for you is you're digging through. You're getting through it, hon. You're getting through it. Don't worry about that. I do have 2 spirit guides beside me that have your arms, and they are helping you along. Again, if you've been listening, spirit guides can't do the work for you, but they can help you along. So these 2 guides have you. They're 2 masculine figures, have you by the arms. They're picking you up, and they're moving you along. So you should be feeling that. You might have some pressure on your arms. They need you to look at them, which would be left side, right side, masculine and feminine coming together. They need you to look at them and say, I can do this, I got this, I can do this. And then allow them to help and guide you. Again, they can't pull you, but they can support you on your journey forward. I do hear the questions being asked by you that I don't know what's happening. I don't know where I'm going. Welcome to everybody's world. Nobody knows where they're going, okay? So what we need to do now is just accept the fact that we can use help, accept the fact that we can love ourselves, even though we haven't maybe pushed forward. We haven't seen the results of our pushing. That's okay. It's important to love the moment that you're in. So for you, Stephen, it's important to love this moment with these 2 guides beside you, so that you have no challenges going forward. Now, the challenges have been hidden for you recently, where the challenges have come up and you'll be like, whoa, where'd that come from? When you accept guidance from spirit, you open your eyes so that those challenges don't come out of the blue. They work themselves up. Everybody listen to this. Challenges don't come out of the blue. There's always something going forward. There's always something that you might see going forward, but you don't have your eyes open to see or your ears open to hear. So it's important to ask spirit and tell them, my eyes and ears are open. I will see the signs. Thank you for sending them. Thank you, Stephen, for joining. Good luck with your 2 guides and spirit. Yeah. Mina, I'm going to do you next. Stephen, again, thank you for joining, if I didn't already say that. So I'm on Mina now. Everybody, deep breath in and out. Mina, I'm hearing there's a lot coming forward for you. And it's pretty loud. You might be saying to yourself, it's too loud, I don't want it. And that's okay. No good, bad, right, or wrong. But you need to be clear if you're going to say, I'm not ready. You need to be clear to spirit either way, ready or not ready. You need to be clear, saying to spirit, I'm going to hold back. Thank you. So if things are moving too fast for you, if you're viewing this movement as something you can't love, you don't have love for, you can just say, I will love you. I'm working on it. That's okay. That's perfectly okay. All of these readings today, if there's something that you're not ready to receive, you just say, Spirit, thank you. I'm working on being ready to receive that. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. That's not the challenge. The challenge is, when you start to view those situations as moving too fast. You don't have to jump in. You don't have to run toward them. Stay where you are in the present and allow every morning to just open and receive. That's all. Every morning, every moment, just open to receive. Stay right where you are. Right where you are is always the present moment. If the future is feeling too fast for you, you're not in the present. So everybody, in the present. There is nothing else going on but the present. Good luck with that, Mina. Thanks for joining. Okay, I'm just going through my list. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Perfect. All right, let me get back over here. I think I got everybody. So I'm going to take a few moments. Everybody just breathe in and out. You're welcome, Stephen, Anna. We are all here. Happy to finally get connected. Yes, absolutely. Okay, Nancy, good, right? Did Nancy, did Stephen, did Nina? Hi, Nina. I see you, Nina, from the UK. If you'd like a reading, Nina, you would be my last one. So if you would comment that you'd like a reading, Nina, you will be my last one. Let's see. All right, so I've got a lot of spammers coming on here on Facebook. I'm going to delete a few of them. So just be careful. I said a few moments earlier, just be careful with what you're allowing in on Facebook, okay? Obviously, spammers have nothing better to do. I've never seen them on Facebook before, but they're coming in. So please be careful on what you're saying yes to. Let's see. Kirsty from the UK, never done a reading before. Great. I think I deleted it. Oh, Nina, if you'd like a comment. Okay, Nina wants one, and Kirsty. They're going to be my last two. Nina, I'm going to do you first. Nina from the UK, thanks for joining. Everybody, deep breath in and out. And again, I'll say be careful of the spammers out there, guys. They're going into your message box. Okay. Nina, thank you for joining. Nina, what I see in you is this nice, relaxed feeling that you have. Like, I want to sit back. I become you in the reading. I want to sit back and receive what I can receive. I like that. I like that feeling because you're not running forward. You're not rushing into the future. But I also feel that as you sit back, you kind of get a little complacent and you say to yourself, I don't need to do that today. I'll wait till tomorrow. And that's perfectly fine. I've said that a million times. I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to wait till tomorrow. The challenge presents itself when you judge yourself for doing that, judging yourself for saying, I'm going to wait till tomorrow. And then saying, crap, it's tomorrow now, and I didn't do it yesterday, and I didn't do it today. There's no judgment. Spirit doesn't judge you. So you need to not judge yourself. So here's a great access point here for 2021 to not judge yourself. If you didn't get it done in this present moment, you'll get it done in another present moment. It's all about the present moment and what we don't judge behind us. Re-listen to this later. It's going to be shared on YouTube and here on Facebook. But re-listen to it later about the person who came on, that something about the past and getting stuck in the past. So view it as the future always, or the present. So the present I sit in, the present I love. The future I can look at, but I won't judge myself if in the future I didn't do what I wanted to do in the present, because the future is a next present moment, and it's okay to start again every morning. Okay, good luck with that, Nina. Thank you so much for joining. All right, Nina did, right? I see a lot of spammers on there. So my last one I'm doing is that last person from UK. Sorry, everybody. Kirsty, I'm doing you. Everybody else after Kirsty or after this one, feel free to listen in to the replay because there's a lot of great messages that have come forward. So Kirsty. All right, everybody, deep breath in and out. Kirsty, thank you for joining. Kirsty, I feel you have no challenge with standing up and speaking out what you want to everybody around you. The challenge comes from speaking out to what you want from yourself. So if you listen back to these readings, it was all about accepting the inner piece of us. So yeah, it's a great thing you speak. Yeah, a great thing people love to say, oh, she speaks so well. Thank you so much for speaking. Thank you so much for telling us. It's time to go in here and listen to what you need to say to you. There's a lot of us's inside of here. There's a lot of me's inside of me. So be aware of that. Be aware of the me's inside of me that need to speak up for myself. There's a good line. That need to speak up for myself. So at what point are you not speaking up for yourself? Are you waiting for things to just blow over? I'm hearing you're waiting for things to just end. You're waiting for situations to say, oh, it'll work out. It'll work itself out. Spirit saying it'll work itself out because you know how to work yourself out. Good line. It'll work itself out because you know how to work yourself out. So work yourself out in each moment instead of sitting back and waiting for it all just to tumble. It's okay. But remember, if you don't judge yourself. That's okay. We all do it. I do it. We judge ourselves. So I'm just going to say, if I didn't not wait for it to play out, if I just said, oh, it's going to play out tomorrow, I'll just wait, instead of let me get this done, let me say this what I wanted to say today, let me stand up for myself today, and you wait till tomorrow, that's okay too. No judgment on anybody's part. So learn how to not judge you and stick up for yourself when that little voice says, I want to say something now to you. Great. Thank you so much for joining, Kirsty. It's been such a blast, you guys. I'm ending it here. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Again, I'll say be careful of the spammers that are out there. Thank you, for Natalie, for saying I am not affiliated with those people. So I will be deleting those comments once I get off of this. But anyway, thanks. Have a wonderful rest of the day, guys. Go back and listen when this is reposted. There'll be some wonderful thoughts here that you maybe didn't hear that you need to re-listen to, because everybody's readings are one. We are one. So what I said, what Spirit said to one other person could resonate with you also. Thanks again for joining. Be sure to subscribe, like, and everything else. And join me on YouTube. Join me on Facebook, on Instagram. Everything's on my webpage. Love you guys. Thank you so much again for joining, and thanks for the help. Appreciate it, guys. Okay, I'm ending now. Bye-bye. You're so welcome.